hypocrisy. Angry Megyn Kelly drops fatal bombshell on Harry's move after Jubilee as obvious frauds. US TV host Megyn Kelly has blasted the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as frauds and says they will never come to terms to why people have turned against them. US journalist Megyn Kelly has accused Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of being hypocrites after flying back to the US in a private jet. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were in the UK last weekend with their two children Archie and Lilibet to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The royal couple attended Friday's service of Thanksgiving. They were booed by the public while walking down the steps of St. Paul's Cathedral. The family's trip to the UK came to an early end and returned to California in a private jet. During Thursday's episode of GB News Dan Wootton Tonight, available to stream on Flash, the Sky News Australia contributor shared her thoughts on the pair's choice of travel. The former Fox News presenter labelled the two as frauds after they previously urged the public to do more to protect the environment. "People can't stand them now because they realise they are a couple of frauds," she said on the programme. "Their environmentalism is a fraud, their perpetual victimhood is a fraud, their supposed need for privacy is a fraud. And like any frauds, if you spend enough time watching them, they expose themselves over time." Meghan has been touting this since 2016 when she had her blog that nobody read. Ms. Kelly commented on what she saw as eco-hypocrisy. "This is the same couple that made you and your viewers pay $50,000 for an environmental-friendly boiler when they moved into Frogmore Cottage, which the British taxpayers paid for," she said. "They made you the British people pay for their vegan paints for their cottage because they think you should pay for them to live in an environmental way while they then skulk off in their private jet, creating a bigger carbon footprint than the average British citizen can hope to create in one's life." Harry has said in the past, "Oh, we offset it all, this is what they all say, all these environmental frauds. What that basically means is I paid some company enough money to plant enough trees to cover my carbon footprint." Most environmental groups will tell you that the whole thing is a bunch of nonsense. Half of these forests don't exist, and by the way, that happened to the Vatican, so it could absolutely happen to these too. The couple flew out of the UK on Sunday, before the Jubilee celebrations had even wrapped up. However, sources told the New York Post this wasn't a royal snub. Harry and Markle had always intended to attend two events and leave. Meanwhile, no release date confirmed yet for what is expected to be an explosive book by Harry. Harry was described as bad cop to Meghan's good cop by royal commentator Richard Eden last year, for continuing to dig up stories about the royals. He said that contrasted badly with the feel-good news coming from Meghan. "I do think we are getting a sort of element of good cop, bad cop with Meghan, and Harry isn't coming out well," he explained at the time. "Last week we were on this program talking about the big Sussex announcement, which was a Meghan TV project for Netflix, and that was all very positive about her as a feminist role model. And the next week it's bad Harry, he's going to be spilling the beans with his tell-all memoirs. This seems to be a narrative that Harry is falling into, that he's the one making the claims, making the allegations, and Meghan is rising above that." Harry and Prince William's relationship with one another has also become increasingly frosty over the past year, with one royal insider revealing, "Things are still fraught. William is still wary of spending any time alone with Harry, as you never quite know what may be reported back afterwards,